Hey guys, just woke up like 30 minutes ago, and I found out that TNA was well is going to be having a pay-per-view in Tokyo, Japan, and that pay-per-view is Bound for Glory. Um, Honestly, I don't know what to think of it. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I know, to me personally, I think ROH has had their two recent events of their Global Wars and their War of the Worlds. And those two events, I haven't watched it. I'll more likely buy the DVDs personally. But I have heard nothing but great things that came out of that event, or those two events. To me personally, I feel that TNA is thinking, okay, ROH is now becoming one of those like as I said before, that they're becoming competition because they're coming on pay-per-view now. So now that TNA begin to see them as a threat. Now, I'm not saying that they might have done it because of ROH. I'm not saying that at all. They might have just went ahead and go, hey, let's just do something at Tokyo, Japan. I don't really understand why. You've only got two wrestlers that are from, the Japanese area. Sonata and Tigre Uno. And I don't think that I don't see the point why TNA would go to Tokyo, Japan for a pay-per-view. I mean, I don't think I've seen them go to a house show over there. I don't think I've ever seen it. And I know they've done something in the past where it was like a global pay-per-view, like his, War of the World, their version of it, like, World Cup or something back then. It was like 2005 or 6. And I literally don't know what to think of it. A lot of people were saying it's a good thing, and others, I don't know if I've heard anything bad, but, I'll be watching the pay-per-view. To me personally, I honestly have mixed feelings about this. But I think the reason why I'm having those mixed feelings is because if you look back at 2010, and I know this is probably a stupid reason, but you have to put this, well, to me, someone, I poured in money for TNA. I bought pay-per-views. Look, as I mentioned, look back at 2010 in January. TNA was supposed to be coming down to Australia for their little world tour. And Hulk Hogan stopped it. Now, you can put into a matter of factors, mostly attendance and ticket sales. But a lot of Australians are asking every single year, especially when AJ Styles had come down and Bobby Roode. We've all been asking, when are we going to get the damn tour? And I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, but... And they keep saying the exact same thing. What was it? Easier said than done. We're still working it out. And I remember a couple of years back, I think it was 2013. Yeah, last year, I remember Dixie Carter did a tweet about, we're finalising, quote unquote, we are finalising the Australian tour. A couple of weeks later, or not even that, a couple of minutes later, she mentioned about Bound for Glory. So a lot of us thought that, especially me, we thought we were going to get Bound for Glory in Australia, which would have been fucking awesome. But, no. And really, we haven't heard anything about an Australian tour since that tweet. And, maybe I'm just hating it, just the fact that because obviously we haven't got a tour, maybe, like I said, I pour in money for a company that I do enjoy, and I expect to get something out of it. I mean, we haven't had a wrestler meet and greet since 2012. I don't know. I don't know. But, with this Bound for Glory going to New Japan, I'm probably going to see the pay-per-view, but Well, think of it. It's good news for TNA, which means that they're gonna have a full house, not half an arena. So that's a plus.